Day 3, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, in which Freddy doesn't appear to pursue revenge on anybody. Bit odd. Yeah. Interesting film. I made a few notes as I was watching it. I say made notes, I recorded myself banging on. So basically here are those thoughts as I recorded them. Sort of reading from Nancy's journal there. Maybe this wasn't obvious when it was out originally, but on Blu-ray it's a bit more clear. Every single page in that book is blank. Very, very obviously blank. Quite like the sort of Salvador Dali-esque melting record there in Jesse's boiling hot room. That's how I feel in most rooms most of the time. To be fair, the bit where he was dancing and stuff in his room alongside the football players wrestling, one of whom had his shorts pulled down at the time. Starting to understand why some people think there's a sort of homoerotic motif underlying most of this. Being attacked by a budgie at the moment. It's probably one of the weaker moments in the franchise. The bird caught fire in the air and exploded. And then lightning struck the washing up. This is quite a strange film. Jesse now appears to have got up in the middle of the night in the pouring rain and walked to a gay bar in his pyjamas. And now his, well, I'd say PE teacher, I guess coach would be the correct, has turned up at the gay bar in leathers. And now Jesse is back at school running around the basketball court. Oh dear. And now Jesse is in the showers. I'm confident he'll be on his own. It's quite difficult to tell if this is a dream or not. Because now we're seeing it from the coach's point of view, which is sort of weird. What is going on? And now the coach has been dragged into the showers using skipping ropes. It's a long story. His clothes have been ripped off him, and towels are kind of floating around, whipping him on the arse. Good grief. This is awful. Jesse spends a lot of time in this film wandering around in his pants. I'm not convinced by that, to be honest. Right, two things. One, I don't think that if a toaster catches fire, stuffing a tea towel inside it is going to put that out. I think the opposite is going to happen, and it's going to get considerably worse. Second of all, why is there so much paranormal activity going on? I thought the whole point of is Freddy existing in the real world now, or is Freddy still in the dream world? Because I literally don't know. Okay, we're at the pool scene now. I vaguely remember this from when I last saw it. I'm fairly sure someone offers to help Freddy, and Freddy says, "Help yourself," and then stabs him. See how good my memory is. Okay, I'm willing to admit, Freddy emerging out of Jesse and killing the other guy, and the finger blades going through the door and stuff, that was really, really, really cool. Oh, here we go. About to read again from Nancy's blank journal. Would it really have been that much effort to have just written in a book? Just a couple of pages worth of notes, just so when they open it, it looks like an actual journal. And that was as much as I could bring myself to record. Sprawled out on the sofa with a basset hand drooped over me. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. It's not a great film, if I'm honest. I did quite like as I said in the when I was recording that, when I was watching it, there was a couple of scenes that were really good, really strong. Freddy kind of pulling like the scalp off so you can see his brain, and the bit where he kind of bursts out of Jesse's body. All of it done with practical effects, none of it CGI'd. That was good. There was a lot of weird stuff, like Jesse going to this gay bar and stuff, that was just a bit odd. You sort of think, if you need Jesse to go back to the school, and you need Jesse to go back to the school with the PE teacher / gym coach, depending on your preferred terminology, there's got to be other ways of pulling that off in the plot, other than Jesse going to a gay bar in the middle of the night in just his pyjama top wide open, incidentally. Yeah, as I said, I think that I'd read that there's a lot of kind of homosexual undertones to some of this, which is, it's not an issue. It's just, I don't know. I don't know that it made any sense. It's really weird. If Jesse had been gay, I understand that the guy that played him was gay, or is gay. If the character had been gay, then going to a gay bar would sort of make sense. If what we're seeing is a young teenage boy grappling with his repressed sexual orientation, which is fine, it's cool, I'm alright with that. That makes sense. But why Jesse, a heterosexual male with a girlfriend in the film, why is he going to a gay bar in the middle of the night? I don't follow it. And the thing is, they made it really clear that it was a gay bar. It wasn't like I'm not taking that because there was somebody dressed in leathers and a kind of leather flat cap that therefore it's a gay bar. They really went out of their way to make it look like a gay bar. At least ways, the kind of movie archetype of what a gay bar looks like, which is, probably, I don't know, but I would imagine nothing at all like a real gay bar, if such a thing even exists outside the parameters of a film. I don't know. Yeah, it was just dreadful, really. I guess because I remember the opening scene of the bus, and the kind of the ground falling away underneath it. That was really cool. That's all I really remember of it. That and the scene at the pool, but that was it. But it transpires as about another 90 minutes of crap, bookending either of those bits. Yeah, bit more speaking from Freddy in this one than the first one. Sort of felt like he was kind of coming into his own as a character a bit more, but without any of the kind of smart-ass wisecracking that I vaguely remember him doing in the later films. Female heroine, you've got this male character who's the lead all the way through, and then it transpires to be his girlfriend that actually saves him and wins the day at the end. I quite like that. I've always had a bit of a thing for sort of heroines, I guess because as a boy that was really into action films and action figures and stuff growing up, you didn't see a lot of that. Thinking about it, He-Man and that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, more of this tomorrow. I'm going to watch Halloween tomorrow. Well, today now. I'm going to watch Halloween, and my son is going to join me and going to offer his thoughts. So, yeah, see you then.
Come back soon for the next episode of John Bolton's podcast. What horror movie will he be reviewing? Who knows? Who cares?